Hey everyone, hope you're well. Well then, it's new guitar day around here, and I'm keen to show off what I just bought. Also hope you enjoyed my little Gary Moore intro, the solo to Empty Rooms, where I put this little beauty through its paces last night to demonstrate a bit of clean tone and also a bit of crunch. This rather odd-looking bird is a Godin Performer series from, I believe, 1998, making this guitar about 24 years old. Not typically a style of guitar that I would normally gravitate towards, but when I saw it on my local marketplace, there were a number of things about it that really caught my eye and made me jump at it for its secondhand price of $300. But first, before we get into that, a little bit about Godin guitars if you're unfamiliar with the brand. Godin, based out of Quebec, are and have been for many, many years Canada's preeminent manufacturer of quality electric, acoustic, classical, and nylon string guitars. This particular guitar, when it was new, fell into their mid-price line of guitars at about $700 off the shelf. Now, Godin pride themselves on sourcing and manufacturing all of the woods and parts for their guitars strictly in Canada and the United States, with 5 factories assembling their products in Quebec and 1 factory in the United States. This particular guitar was made in their US factory in New Hampshire. A little sticker on the back there says made in the USA. Though a huge number of guitars these days are manufactured overseas with massive jumps in quality over the past 20 to 25 years or so, made in the USA as far as guitar manufacturing goes still holds much sway with guitar players worldwide, and is certainly one of the reasons why I picked this one up. But aside from that, I have a dream guitar that I, as of yet, do not own. It's a wine-colored Strat-shaped body, not like this, thin 24-fret neck with a rosewood fretboard, not like this, a whammy bar, Graphtec nut, Graphtec string trees, humbucker in the bridge, single coil in the neck and middle, 1 volume, 1 tone. Basically, I want an HSS Stratocaster, but not a pointy Super Strat, but with a really skinny 24-fret neck. You know, they're out there for sure, but they're not very common. Now, aside from not having the Strat-shaped body, which is rather obvious here, this little beauty hit almost all the check marks except for the maple fretboard rather than rosewood. I generally don't like glossy maple fretboards. I find them too slick and slippery under my fingers. However, as you can see, because of this guitar's age, this neck has been well played and is really nicely worn in, and as a result, this fretboard plays like a dream. After a little truss rod adjustment, I took the action on this guitar down as low as I could get it, and there's not a buzz anywhere on the neck, nor do any notes choke off when I hit some big bends high up here on the neck. It just plays beautifully. No sharp fret ends to be found anywhere on the neck. It is just smooth as silk. It has a Graphtec nut and string trees right out of the factory, which is really nice. Excellent high ratio Godin tuners, though I have to say a more iconic and less generic looking headstock shape would certainly be a plus for Godin guitars. Not keen on this headstock shape in particular. As you can see, humbucker in the bridge position, single coil, which is nice and versatile. And these Godin manufactured pickups sound bloody awesome. 5-way selector switch, 1 volume, 1 tone with these lovely mother of pearl inlay and nice metal volume and tone knobs, which is a really nice touch. This very large pearloid pickguard, which again is not something I would generally gravitate towards, but I like it on this guitar. And I also love the color. It's nearly the same as my favorite Strat, which is this one right here. However, the real eye catcher on this beauty is the shape. of this maple body. It's kind of a Telecaster Les Paul Jr. hybrid, and I think it's pretty cool looking. Weird, for sure, but cool looking nonetheless. It's also very thin and light, which is quite nice. Regardless, very happy with this new addition to the stable. I had two Godin classical guitars a number of years ago and was very impressed with the build quality of them, but I've never owned a Godin electric until now. I can definitely see this guitar getting a lot of play, as like I previously stated, it checks off a lot of the boxes of what I like most in a guitar. I also forgot to mention it has a whammy bar. Plus it's very well made, sounds fantastic and feels really nice under the fingers, and you know, great guitar. Very happy. Anyway, that's about it. Thanks, as always, for watching. I hope you're well out there in your little guitar corner of the world, wherever that may find you. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.